Hi guys, Ivo and Susan here from Vloggers on the Loose. I'm sitting down again, guys. I'm always finding these nice benches. 5,670 people in this suburb, built over an area of 3.3 square kilometres, and we are only 17 kilometres southeast of the Perth CBD. We're in a suburb called Langford. Have you guys heard of Langford? This here is the Langford Village Shopping Centre. It's got a lot of little restaurants in it. It doesn't look like it's been planned. It's just a restaurant popped up here, there and everywhere. And there's also hairdressers over there and a bar, there's two hairdressers actually. And there's a massage place over there. It looks a bit iffy, guys. If you're an iffy person, you can come down to this massage. You might walk out more iffier. And there's also a tavern down the end there. So quite a spread out shopping area here, but no shops of any significance because I don't see any supermarkets or anything. Just a lot of restaurants. And then across the road there, that's a big sporting facility. So Langford's in the local government area of the city of Gosnells. Langford was named after William Henry Langford, a long-serving local councillor and chairman of the Gosnells Road Board, which would have been the Gosnells City Council in those days. So Langford was established in 1967, so fairly oldish, as a social housing suburb. So we're again treading in dangerous territory, guys. So some of you will comment. I don't know, it seems very quiet over here, actually. What is it? Bloody mouse. Look at that, guys, a dead mouse. Susan jumped and I'm going, what the heck is it? Anyway. So that plain fields over there, it's got a pavilion and it's got a lot of lighting and that. So it looks like it gets utilised quite a bit. Nighttime sports also. So guys, most of these social houses now have been sold off to private owners in Langford. So you would only find a handful over here now probably. And some of them are newish sort of houses. The one here on my left. One on my left here looks fairly newish. And that looks like a school in there. Could be a school. Oh no, it's a Langford Aboriginal Association. I don't know what they do. Don't know what they do in there. But there are a few cars in there, so they must be working in there today. And they are flying 3 flags in there. There's a few nice houses across here. They haven't kept their gardens very well, but they're okay. That corner one down there looks pretty good. So guys, here's a nice park here. Check this out. It's probably one of the neatest parks I've seen in a suburb anyway. Look at that. Everything's nice and neat, clean. There's a lot of play equipment there for the kids. There's a few sheltered areas there, and there's also some barbecues and stuff over there. And there's a rubbish bin to put all your rubbish in. That's probably why it's so nice and neat, because everyone's actually putting their rubbish in there. Langford has historically had social problems. In this area there's been a lot of social problems, or antisocial problems I should say. So that's why we're sort of looking over our shoulders all the time, yeah, as we're walking through. No, it's not that bad. We've been in much worse suburbs, much worse. Haven't seen any human life out here yet. There's a security car there, so he obviously lives there, I would say. So guys, the main arterial roads bordering this suburb are the Roa Highway, which we just drove on when we came here. Quite a modern highway. The Albany Highway and Nicholson Road, which we also drove in when we got off the Roa Highway to get into the suburb. So there's about 6 parks in this suburb, with the largest being Langford Sports Centre, which we showed you before, with those the pavilion and the lighting. Here's a few nice houses here, guys, across here. I've obviously demolished a few of the Homes West houses through here and built some nice new houses. So what we might do now, guys, is take you guys to a different part of Langford and show you around there. See you there shortly. Okay, we're back in another little area of Langford, guys, and I've just noticed that the aeroplanes go quite low over here, and they're quite noisy also. What I forgot to mention was, in that big park that we showed you, the Langford Sports Centre, that also houses netball, softball and athletics out there. So that's why it's such a big complex, and it's got the pavilion and that out there. So there's 2 primary schools over here in Langford, and one is Lamech College. Here's another park over here. The parks seem to be kept quite well over here in Langford. And that, when we showed you that dead mouse, there, when we walked back through there, there were quite a few dead mice outside a particular house over there. So I don't know what's going on over there, guys. Must be some sort of infestation of mice or something, vermin in that house, because there's quite a lot of dead mice lying outside on the footpath. We had to dodge. Interesting car across there. Tony's Records over there. There it is, in Langford. Guys, there's 2 doctor's surgeries in this in Langford, and 1 skin cancer clinic, which we did see in the shopping centre there. And the closest hospital is the Armadale Hospital. So what we're doing now, we're taking you guys to the most expensive house listed at the moment, over here in Langford, and this area, this part or section here seems to be all new houses here. And then you got that park as your view that we just showed you. So the most expensive house listed is right over there. It's got the worst garden in the suburb, guys. Have a look at that. That's it there. Most expensive house listed over here, number 14 Wagtail Bend in Langford. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. Dodgy Sam's painting work was there because all the paint's peeling off that of that house. It's shocking, the rendering over there, all the paint's just coming off. It's on a 540 square metre block, built in 2007, so not that old. They're asking, with the worst garden in the suburb, check it out, they're asking from 859,000 Australian dollars for that. I think we should stop being so desperate here in Perth to try and buy a house, because they're just asking way too much for some of these houses in some of these iffy suburbs, so just be careful. What do you guys think of that house, and the price especially, from 859,000 Australian dollars, the worst garden in the suburb? But the park's not too bad. Okay, the trains I'm going to talk about. There's no train station in Langford. However, the closest train station is at Cannington. And there's also a bus service to and from the suburb. So we'll take you guys to a different part of Langford now, and see you there shortly. Okay, we're in another little area here of, or another little section of Langford. So what do you guys think of Langford? Leave some comments to us. I'm not a fan. It's quite grotty through here, guys. And I will say, where those dead mice were, this is all I'll say. The restaurants are not too far from that house. It's within walking distance, easy. Less than 5 minutes walk. That's all I'll say. It's all above ground power over here, by the way. That house right in front of us there with the red bricks, or both these houses here, guys, that'll be original Homes West houses there. Probably being sold off and privately owned now, as most of them are through the suburb. You're reasonably close to the city. You're only 17 kilometres from the city. So we're taking you up to the cheapest house listed for sale in Langford. It's actually a unit or a townhouse. You can see it's one of these here, or just a little bit further. You can see the sign over there, guys, the LJ Hooker sign. So it's Unit 24, number 1, Cameron Street in Langford. It's a 3-bedroom. It's one of these units here, guys. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. Currently rented at $560 per week. There are strata fees attached to this. It's not too bad, guys. The strata fee is only $221.94 per quarter. So not too bad, the strata fees. The units look very well maintained, and they look very well built also. Very well built. All the paintwork looks okay so far. on these units. I can't see any faded paintwork. So quite a nice block of units over here. That unit is priced from 595,000 Australian dollars for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. What do you think, guys? All the gardens look very neat. The lawn, this is part of it where we're walking on here, part of the lawn. Very well maintained. Cannot see any fault with any of the paint over here, so they must have used good paint, or they've just repainted it all, and that will I'm not sure if that's part of your strata fees. Yeah, I think it is. Part of your strata fees, the outside paint, and that should be part of your strata fees. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, what do you guys think of that? And so what I'll do now, the median house price through here. The median house price here in Langford is 625,000 Australian dollars. And the median unit price through here is 475,000 Australian dollars. There's no data available for land. Haven't seen any vacant land through here. It is an old suburb. Unless someone demolishes an old house and starts building a new one, you'll probably see a vacant block, or they demolish it and they sell it off. So that's about it here with Langford. I'm trying to find a spot to wind it up. I can't wind it up in the middle of the road. So we'll have to find a spot. The things I go through, guys, the things I go through. Dodging cars and trying to find spots. Let's just wind it up here in front of this grotty old fence. There's an asbestos fence here behind me, guys. So that should probably come down. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video on Langford over here. I didn't really enjoy it that much because I reckon it's a grotty old area, to be honest with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.